All the action, all the thrills, all the terror. Now get ready for the adventure.
Because they're way off this planet.
Beyond your imagination. On Friday.
Come.
One movie's got it all. Screamers. Rated R. At theaters Friday.
Welcome, horrible people, to the Horrible Opinions Podcast. As always, I'm your horrible host, Kenny, saying, I want to be able to shoot some kid robots sometimes. That sounds kind of fun.
Get off my back! 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 Don't bite my nuts!
There you go.
Daniel.
I'm playing a new game called Terminator Werewolf, Ryan.
Yes.
Yeah, let that sink in.
It's sunk in. I'm going to sink in to my face when you take it. Because, watching this movie, it's a screamer. It is Screamer. That's what we're watching.
Get off my back!
Let me quote some Shakespeare.
Ron White is in this movie somewhere. Did you spot him?
That's just someone named Ron White. That's
Shut
not Ron
up. No,
White.
it said Ron White. It's not just someone named Ron
but
White. It's
other
Ron
people
White.
can have the same name.
Ron
it's not
White
illegal.
is our main dude's friend dude, Chuck.
Ron
So
White
you
is
see
Chuck?
that- yeah, so you see
That's
that
not Ron White,
a
Daniel.
lot.
What did I
There's
just
no way
say,
that's
Ryan?
Ron White.
That's the wrong White, is what he's saying.
When the credit came up, I'm like, Ron White's in this movie?
Oh,
That's weird.
that's so odd. That is the Peter Weller.
This is before
From
he gets all
Leviathan?
leathery and starts looking like Uncle Roy from Dinosaurs.
When did he start looking like Uncle Roy?
Right around Dexter.
So like 20 years from now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not from now, but from then.
When will then be now?
1995. That's when.
That's when. Yeah, Buckaroo Banzai himself? Bonsai?
I say bonsai. We'll just say RoboCop.
I just call him Uncle Roy now.
Why?
Nah.
Have his arms shriveled into his body too, so he has T-Rex hands?
Yes.
He can't go bowling.
Look, you guys probably haven't watched Longmire, but he's in Longmire, and he still looks like Uncle Roy.
There are worse dinosaurs to look like. Grandma?
Yeah, Ryan looks like Grandma.
Sorry, Rye.
Not even Earl. I skip Earl. I go right to
Get
Grandma.
off my back!
Get off don't bite his nuts.
You could have even went classer and said I look like the baby.
But you don't.
Don't. I mean, as Shakespeare once classically said, you guys suck, do better.
Is that the review he left on the podcast?
Oh, probably. I just assume he had to tell, the actors at some point that they weren't doing very good. I'm not feeling the passion. You, dude, being a chick, kiss that dude.
What's he comparing it to?
General Hospital. It's been airing since then.
Okay.
The Days of Our Lives. I mean, come on.
Oh.
Guiding Light.
What's the synopsis of Guiding Light, Daniel?
I don't know.
They get a superhero at some point.
No, that's Passions, isn't it?
No, it's Guiding Light. They called her, it was some stupid ass.
That one
name
girl became a
based
clone,
on
and her
light.
clone name was Dolly.
Damn.
You want to talk about Guiding Light?
That's not what I'm going to do.
Fair enough.
How would you even watch all of that?
You couldn't.
Now you can't. Well, it's only an hour.
Right, but it's like every day.
5 days in a week. I mean, since the beginning. The good thing is you just jump in.
Actually,
you just jump in whenever.
Maybe it's not that hard. There's probably more hours of Critical Role now than that.
Hashtag. What's the synopsis of this movie, Daniel?
So there's two. Okay, so there's a canyon. Okay, one side's got a base. That's the red team.
Okay.
And that's on one side of the canyon. And then on the other side of the canyon, you got the blue team. And they only have a base because the red guys have a base. But the red guys only have a base because the blue guys have a base. And they're fighting over shit that no one even wants or can use. Also, there's robots that look like crab, talk like crab, but are robot. So the red team...
Which one's the red team? Is that the new economic bloc or is that the Alliance?
Not them Neb bastards, not them.
Okay, so we'll say they're the Alliance then.
Yeah,
okay.
So red team invents We realized that, the best way to kill someone has always been with a sword. It's always been with a sword. So we invented robots that carry swords even though they don't.
What is a saw if not just a rotating sword?
Still not a sword, I don't think. I don't know. But we invented these robots and they're killing machines, but they don't kill us.
Well, they would.
But they don't.
We got to wear these special bracelets.
Yeah, they wear these special shits. And you know what? And then we just fucking ran away. We don't know what these little robots are up to. We can't even barely go outside. Fucking radiation and robots, and we're just here on Blood Gulch Alpha, whatever,
All out war.
But then this is a long thing. But then some Dilbert dies getting us like they want to talk peace treaty, and it's all about, let's go talk peace treaty with them. We got to travel over to the blue base on the other end of the canyon. And that's it. I guess is that. I feel like I did a good job.
I mean, that was almost as long as the text crawl at the beginning of the movie.
Not quite, though. I think Daniel pulled it out.
I didn't
and read
read
a little
that.
Longer. You didn't read it? That's okay. They read it to you, so that's fine.
I'm sitting there.
I didn't listen
I'm
either.
looking at it, I'm like, oh my God, I got a bad feeling about this.
It's not. It doesn't instill confidence, does it? Now,
It does not.
I'll remind you, Star Wars does it every time.
Yeah, but it's good in Star Wars.
Well,
Not in all the Star Wars, but like the OG Star Wars.
Sure.
Like it worked. This
is trying to give me the same level of and amount of information as Phantom Menace. We got trade federations, they're blockading bullshit, there's taxes, there's other economic bullshit. I don't care.
give me Yoda
Give me a baby one.
or a baby one.
The thing is,
Ooh.
all the information
Impregnate me,
in the
Yoda.
text crawl, the characters say it.
Yeah.
They have dialogue about it, so we don't need it.
Unnecessary.
This movie thinks I'm dumb.
Well, yeah.
What are they fighting over?
Unobtainium,
They don't know that
Which
yet.
is
but
that's
they just
not-
call it
unobtainable.
they just call it beryllium, and beryllium is a new fuel source.
in Triton 4.
You can go from Earth to Jupiter or Saturn in a day. So
On a spoonful.
on a spoonful of beryllium turns. But problem at this, where are we? We're at Sirius 6B, because why not? And
Why
the
not?
problem is, on this planet, when you mine the beryllium, the planet's releasing massive amount of radiation at you.
Which means you can't use this shit. This planet is worthless.
No, you can use it.
Why are...
You still can use it. It's just gonna kill your miners.
So what's the
We've
problem?
been killing miners for eon. Well, we
Daniel.
got these little red
Daniel.
cigarettes.
Did you?
I don't understand what we're fighting over.
Oh my god! Do you want me to read the text crawl to you, Daniel?
I guess, because I don't get
Oh
it.
my god!
In a world.
In a world for the last 50 years, the new economic bloc, the NEB.
Fucking
Now-
Neb.
If you don't laugh, you're better than I am. NEB has controlled mining operations throughout the known solar system, meaning there's more than one. Meaning we're space travelers, dogs.
Well, I gathered that seeing how this isn't Earth.
It could be not Earth. It could be Earth too. I'm not going to read the whole thing. It's too long and
Good.
boring. 20
Okay.
years ago, they discovered beryllium on this planet. It unleashes lethal doses of radiation and pollution. Some scientists and workers, they're like, this sucks. I don't like this. They form an alliance and they say, hey, we need to stop our mining operations here. And the new economic bloc says, yeah, that's fine. They bomb them. And so that creates a conflict that we haven't got out of for the past 20 years or 10 years. No, they've been fighting for 10 years.
It's a real good time. It's the same old story. Humans fighting over fuel sources.
Coming together over robots.
Right, but if you bomb the people who are mining your shit,
Only the ones who are striking.
are there people willing to mine the shit that...
Well, not everyone was like... Some people wanted to get paid, Daniel.
But you're getting radiation, and you're gonna die.
I have these red cigarettes,
You gotta
dog.
smoke the cigs.
That is true. They do have the red cigarettes, so what's the problem?
Yeah, what's the problem?
The
No
problem is
Just rush hour.
Ron White's
Actually, you
supposed to
flipped
be
me
in this
on this
movie,
whole thing.
and he's not.
I'm on Team Neb now.
Exactly.
We've given you the tools to handle this shit. All I hear is a bunch of freeloaders. Ooh.
Why do I feel like it was
Give
the
me-
Alliance that wanted to keep mining, though, and not the Neb?
No.
No,
Neb
it's
is
definitely
company.
the Neb.
Neb is company. Company wants to keep mining.
Neb is capitalism.
Alliance is willing. Well, Alliance wants to stop because it's killing them. I'm not sure why they're still fighting, because I'm not sure why Alliance would stay on the path, or why they have to stay on the
That's
planet.
why it doesn't
can't they
make
just
sense.
bugger
I
off?
feel like you got it backwards, because like Alliance seems to have all of the tools at their disposal. They're set up to be the actual baddies. I mean, they even say it early on, like, wait, are we the good guys?
That's just
Well, no, y'all
Joe is
invented
just-
evil robots,
yeah,
so
yeah.
you're not the good guys.
I don't know. I think it's all convoluted, and that's a problem. That should be a little more clear there. But it's fine, okay? We're gonna see some space-ass space. We're gonna see some dudes betting cigarettes, having bad hair. We're gonna
Do
see
you guys like quarries and map paintings?
I
they're
love
the
them.
best. Did this almost seem like
I
it was
liked
gonna
these.
be open like the Thing, but it was sand?
No.
Because like
I thought it was gonna be like Trimmers.
well,
Me
we
too.
got it switched to Trimmers pretty quick after that. But when you got a dude coming over some dunes
I
out
thought it was
there,
gonna
like
be a dune.
Dune, yeah. Well, like hollering, and then you got people in the base like, what the fuck's going on there? And I'm like, oh, is this dude running and chasing and shooting after something? Is this the Thing?
Holy
But
shit!
in
Kenny's
they
right.
knew
This is the opening to the Thing. You're right.
Yeah, it's the opening to the Thing. But if they knew the Screamers were just gonna kill him, why were they bothering?
Exactly.
Like, I'm gonna line up my shot.
This one's mine.
they don't have control over the Screamers.
Yeah.
They know they're there, and they know they kill everything that moves.
Every
Well,
fucking thing.
The Screamers
'Cause,
are everywhere. They're everywhere and nowhere.
Because, yeah, it switches from the Thing to Trimmers. And then you see the Trimmers kind of coming out. I'm like, oh, these are cousins to the Phantasm Sphere. And then I'm sitting there like, do these people know what these things are? Why aren't they really like freaking out? They're just staring kind of shocked. But then like, if they know what they are, then why are they worried about shooting them? And then they kill them. And then like, oh, good thing they're on our side. And I'm like, oh, the things have a side. And I'm like, do they?
They clearly do, because the other guy walks out. They don't attack him. And my first question is, wait, is that thing taking its leg? Why is he taking the leg?
Why does it take the parts? They're machines.
Yeah, why are you taking your parts? And hey, don't take that, what looks like a message box. He needs that.
That's ours. We need that.
So I'm like, they're on your side, but you can't just tell them, like, chill out for a sec?
Apparently, you can just shoot them, though, and they don't care about their other little robot comrades. You can just blow up other ones, and they don't mind.
I think they did.
No, they don't care.
They don't care. I have a theory that fails me later in the movie, but right now, it's the Screamers, until they don't, the Screamers always respect the friendly target bracelet. So if you have that bracelet, you're friendly, you're not going to get targeted.
Right.
No matter what type of Screamer is encountered.
That's not true.
Oh, there's more than just the one.
Well, Daniel, if you'll look, at some points, they lose their bracelets.
Okay, but the human-looking Screamers could have just taken the bracelets off of the other guys.
No,
and ganked them.
I don't know when they become sentient. Do you know you're a Screamer if you're a Screamer? And if you do,
know you're a
when?
Cylon? Yeah, sure.
That's what I was
think
thinking,
as
Daniel.
soon
Yeah,
as
when do you
they
know you're a
start,
Cylon?
upgrading themselves. Like, I feel like they've been sentient this whole time because...
He was so casual about, this one seems to have upgraded itself. Oh, well.
Daniel,
Yeah,
they're like little Keebler elves, okay? Who knows what they do in the shoe?
It's a
when
sky.
Master
That
isn't
is
there to
not
look at them.
something you want to hear about your little
No.
AI
About your
creatures
death
doing.
robots? What do you mean?
And this is...
You do not want your death robots making decisions
Right.
on their own.
This is like 2078. They've seen Terminator.
They've
seen
I
all the
think they've lived
Terminators.
through it.
Yeah.
They've lived through AI writing Terminator movies.
Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, we won't kill you.
Mechanical wink.
Ark.
All right, so who are our characters in this? We got Commander Joe. He's like in charge of the base. Number one guy, right?
Yeah.
Uncle Roy.
We got-
Peter Weller.
Peter Weller. We got Buck.
Chuck.
who likes
Chuck.
to fuck.
I'm like, it's not Buck, but I knew one of you would correct me. We got Chuck, who wants to fuck, but Joe
Don't we
just
all?
ain't Joe just ain't giving it up. Okay.
Still thinking about his old lady friend. You know.
Yeah. He
That's
sure
where we
likes
get
opera
to
and
start.
coins.
Yeah. Later we get Ace Jefferson, Young Hotshot. We get Becker. We get Jessica Hansen. We get Ross. And that's pretty much all that matters.
Yeah.
But okay, so they go out there, they get the tube that the dude brought them that they just let get all chopped up. Because like he's bringing himself something, but whatever. They bring it in. We see Joe sitting there. We see his futuristic keyboard sitting there, all one of them swirly ergonomic ones that are shit. I think Ryan had one at one point.
I have one right now.
Yeah, shit.
Keeps me from getting carpal tunnel.
How's it working
I've
for
known
you?
use one, and I've never gotten carpal tunnel.
Oh god, I heard that click through Audacity.
That was my chair.
Yes.
That was your wrist
The
bone.
chair.
That was the chair.
Uh-huh.
That was the tunnel of your carpal closing just another millimeter, Daniel.
just a smidge. Joe's sitting there, eye fucking a Caesar coin, because he's all, fancy. And they bring in the tube. Chuck brings him in the tube. He's like, hey, it's me, Chuck, your boyfriend. Been here together forever. I love you. Like, but I can't get this tube open. No, don't break it. Fooled you. And then it shoots out of there. I don't know why it shot out of there.
Foomp.
Did he know how to open it the whole time? And he's fucking joshing him?
No, I think it just opened. I screamed when that happened. Did you scream?
No.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
That's an
why would-
in-camera jump scare,
Why?
and you did nothing.
It's not scary.
The tube.
It's not scary, but it's a surprising sound and motion because it like pops right out like one of those like jumping snakes out of a can.
Are you scared of those too?
If I'm not expecting it, yeah. Not scared, startled.
Writing this down for when I do the Until Dawn thing of inviting you to a mansion that I've rigged up with shit. Go on.
Hey, free manch. I'd take it. So they get this message out of this tube. They got a little like foil looking thing that has like a map on it. They put that over there. And they got this little bitty like, I don't know, like little handheld thing with a little blue message on it. And he has to hold it under a magnifying glass to read it. And I'm thinking, this is way more complicated than just writing it larger on a piece of paper.
Maybe they didn't have paper.
Okay, this is way more complicated than just writing it larger and whatever the fuck they were writing that on. There wasn't that many words on there to where they couldn't fit it in a normal sized font on even what was right there.
Yeah, but this is the future?
So we have to add steps to everything?
Well, they can't.
You know, to make it futuristic?
Look, they can't be like, yo, bro, want a piece, bro?
That's essentially what they did, though. That's about all it said.
Send your two bros. We talk it out,
Yeah, that's what it said.
Bet.
Because they even put the map on another thing.
That's
Yeah,
their
why couldn't they
so-
write
yeah,
it on
they're-
the same thing they did the map? That's like a paper.
That's true. They could have just probably put the text inside the 3D model of their base saying,
They
come
drew
party
a red
here.
circle over the thing and put an arrow pointed to it. Party here.
Put like a big muscly
Bring
arm.
your boys.
Peace party
Big muscly
here.
arm.
Smiley
with
face.
Veins.
Yeah, you gotta get veins.
Some finger guns.
We're looking for some cool dudes.
Look, hey, we want peace, dog. We want peace. We sent that guy. We let him get kilted it because we want peace. And here's a full map of our compound. So so you know how to like fuck us up if you really wanted to. That's how we know. Now, who sent this?
The alien robots.
Mm,
You think that was a robot guy that got chopped?
Oh, 100%.
Because they can bleed.
but
Or
we only
can
see
they?
one of him.
Sure. You only see one of the other guys.
This is true.
Every single person they run into not in that bunker is a robot.
Then I interpret it as Neb knows about Triton 4, that they don't have to mine on this planet anymore. So or at least the Alliance, so the Neb members on this planet have realized this is bullshit. What are we fighting about? Let's stop this nonsense. And they sent a human. Otherwise, I don't know why the robots would send a human out there.
Well, Nebs were humans.
They still are.
Yeah, but not on this planet. I think everything that
Robots have
happens.
switched sides. Robots are Nebs now.
Robots are the robot side. There's a third faction. I don't think there are.
The Protoss? Sure.
Yeah. I don't think there are Nebs alive in the vicinity of our main cast
They haven't
anymore.
seen a Neb in 2 years.
And they know that the Neb communications and radios have been out for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But it only
base has
takes 2
been-
days, right?
So that base has
walk.
been gone for 2 weeks.
Or it's interesting. Or maybe they realized, hey, your screamers have upgraded. This is bad news for everybody, especially us.
Maybe you should have put that in the message.
So my thoughts are the screamers from the moment one of this movie. Goal in mind has been to get off the planet. So,
Why?
So they can go take over Earth.
Why?
Why do computers always want to do that in every movie? They're better than us.
Because Daniel, they're programmed to gather materials, and reproduce themselves.
And as I think Joe or someone said, that, oh, why did they take the bodies and whatnot? Well,
I don't know.
my best guess is, fuel, like they turn into
Methane.
methane
Yeah.
gas, shit like that as they
Y'all
deteriorate.
fucking made these things. You don't know what they're using for fuel?
He didn't make them.
Pissing me off.
Daniel, when we made them, we literally pushed the on button and then we ran like hell.
Right.
It just so happened that they didn't kill us, that they only killed the Neb because they don't have the magic bracelets. If we didn't have these magic bracelets, believe me, they'd be ripping us to shreds and taking our faces too.
Yeah. Yeah,
Which is
I
what they
face,
do when they get in the base because nobody's wearing the bracelet inside the base.
which is dumb.
No.
I'd keep that thing on all the time. I'd make it a cute anklet. Yeah. Okay, look.
I'm looking.
Lots of theories here. All right. Do you guys have any theories on what sci-fi sets they're reusing for this?
Oh, it's the same one set. It's a rock quarry, and then they just go from one end of it to the other end of it.
Oh God. Yeah, you're right. This part where I asked, why are we warring again? And I was like, did any of you write that down? But we already went over that. I'm glad to see in 2078 that man is still better at operating a remote control than woman.
Well, she wasn't getting that blurry hologram recording. She wasn't getting
Give
the
me that
tracking
clicker.
right, okay? I know she was pushing the down button. She should have been pushing the
Need to
up
be
button.
pushing
It need to
up.
go up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Yeah,
the kids
they-
are going to understand tracking on a tape nowadays, but
I barely understand tracking.
It's-
Since when does a hologram need to walk through a door and have the door open?
Did that happen?
Pretty
on
sure
the
it
hologram
happens.
side, yeah. And since when do the people watching the message need to stand at attention at the hologram
For a pre-recorded message?
for a
I don't think
pre-recorded message?
it wasn't supposed to be pre-recorded. I thought they were trying to talk to him.
No, it's pre-recorded.
Because
Is
she was
it?
talking about download, and you can't
The
you can't-
upload.
no,
No, the
upload.
down.
because of the time difference. If you're on a different solar system, I mean, they never explained that, but I'd imagine there's time delay, right?
Yeah, 2 years.
Light years? Yep, yeah, could be. Yeah, yeah, right, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Goddamn, not a goddamn thing we're seeing is real. These goddamn machines can make us see whatever we goddamn want.
Yeah, because at that point, we don't know, when we find out later that the dude they're talking to has been out of commission for 2 years, got arrested and whatnot, because maybe he was a baddie. At that point, you don't know what messages they've been receiving, if they're ever real or if they're from the Screamer.
That's
For the last 2 goddamn years.
Yeah, that starts.
Because
For a
Secretary
while, there's been
Green.
Blood Gulch Alpha come in. Blood Gulch Alpha.
Roger, over.
Yeah, Blood Gulch Alpha, this is your lead. This is your president. I just wanted to say you guys are doing a great job down there. Keep it up.
Damn, he really tells us that a lot.
I thought we had
Over.
a dictator. Oh,
Right. Yeah, this is your president, dictator.
President
You're doing a good
Dictator?
job.
oh no, it's been 20 minutes. I thought he was overthrown, and
gotta
now we just had a
go.
military, I don't know, installation, whatever they're called. So, are you going with the theory that the Secretary Green hologram is from Earth, but but Earth made it and it's bullshit, or it's from the Screamer side and they made it and it's bullshit?
It's the Screamers. They made it.
I'm
It's
going
bullshit.
Screamers.
And I like how even in 2078, AI just doesn't work.
Yeah, Earth could have just not said anything,
Yeah,
and they would have just kept trucking along because they can't leave.
they're not sending them anything. They've been cut off from Earth.
Well, if they can send a transport service plane to crash on the planet,
Well, that wasn't supposed to crash there.
That's supposed to make it all the way to
They're
Triton
5
4.
miles outside of any shipping lane, Ryan. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Also, the
there are shipping
Screamers,
lanes?
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, dog.
The Screamers are sending messages to the people here on this shitbag planet. I think they're also intercepting and sending messages back to Earth. They're
Oh
controlling
my
what
God.
both parts there are actually seeing. Because the people there keep getting supplies.
We are
I don't know how they're getting them
betrayed,
there.
brother. This is all
We are
bullshit.
Brother. It is bullshit because he's eating a Twizzler, and I think Twizzlers are gross.
I
And
thought
then
it was
I'm
a gummy
also-
worm.
No,
It's a space Twizzler.
Space
It's
Twizzler.
a Space Twizzler gummy.
I was wondering how many boobs do the women have in this sci-fi movie. We see most of them 2. We get those
Well, we don't see any.
when the Ace puts on his
those
headset.
weren't real. Those weren't real.
I don't know. It
You
could
didn't
have
like the 90s screensaver porn?
He had been walking around the whole day with that on his head.
He's just chubbed up like a little toad with that kid next to him.
How did he he not fall off a cliff while getting there?
Look, man, you don't understand technology, okay? That's all that is. Gotta light up our red cigarettes because the rads are high. And then, oh shit, plane crash. Oh man. Oh, these clearly dead people. Let me scan them. Yeah, clearly dead.
He dead.
Thanks, he's in 12 parts, Jefferson.
Oh, this one's dead too.
Oh shit. Nope, that's the same part of the first one. Whoops.
It's a dead leg over here.
Dead leg. Oh man, there's a nuke back here. Set up to make weapon. Oh, there's one survivor. He's running back to the ship to grab a thing. Oh, he's naked. Help him. He ain't naked.
Well, he doesn't have a wristband.
We didn't know.
The robots is gonna try and saw through his butt.
We didn't know that. Then the robots are taking more bodies, and then that dude that was running, he runs back out with his thing, and then a robot jumps at his face, and Joe shoots it right in front of his face, and you know what? That guy doesn't catch a single piece of shrapnel with that exploding right in his face.
You would think like a little bit of shrapnel would like get him on the ear.
At least hit him in the ear.
No. Well, it hits him and it pushes it out of the way.
It blows him to safety. You're right, Ryan.
Wish I got blue to safety. And then, okay, this is my first like what moment. Goes over there. He's taken apart. Actually, this might be inside at this point. Joe's sitting there working on one of the little screamers on a table because he's real curious about the things still. So any chance he gets, he takes them apart, and he reaches in and he takes out this computer chip, but it's shaped like a poker chip.
But you mean it's round?
But it's just a round chip.
Yeah,
It's
but
just
like
round.
it's got like features of like it's very poker chip-esque. It's not just round. It's
I don't think it looked like a poker chip at all.
how much poker you played with chips?
I know what a poker chip looks
Are
like.
you sure?
I thought I did. Ryan, am I wrong?
It says revised.
It's just round. The only thing it has in common with a poker chip is they're both round.
No, it's more poker chip-ish than that, okay? I feel like it's got the little indentation in the middle. The thickness is like the same. Like it's got that poker chip girth. You want that girth.
You need that girl.
You know what? Call me Ace.
No.
Okay,
I'm a
Mr.
good shot.
Jefferson. Oh,
Oh.
that's going to come into play later
No.
when
you miss 2 out of 2 times. You're a level 6. You can shoot the fucking pits off a die, can't you?
Totally.
Yeah.
But
Well, I'm
it
the only
turns
one
out
who
he can only
survived.
do that when he has his porn glasses on. If he just has his normal like viewing eyes, that the real world distracts him. He needs something else, you know.
Also, the porn glasses are what he ran back to the crashed ship for.
Oh yeah, he's got an addiction. It's a problem.
You know how much he
Priorities.
paid for those?
I thought he was gonna be somehow like an undercover secret agent. Like I didn't think he was just gonna come out and say, "Oh yeah, I'm here because we're gonna go over to the Neb's base on Triton 4, where they just discovered the Berinium, and we're gonna blow them up there. We love war.
Wait,
let's
there's
keep
beryllium on Triton 4.
let's keep this war going."
What the hell are we doing here then?
War. We're hanging out. Someone's got to feed the screamers.
Well, the beryllium there doesn't unleash radiation when they mine it.
It does not.
So really, the problem is solved, and yet
No,
we're still
the
at
problem
war.
is peace.
How is peace the problem?
There's no money in it.
War economy, Daniel.
Oh,
Yeah. Well,
take it all back.
Ace is the only survivor out of 38. He can say whatever he wants. That
I
guy's gonna
thought
believe
that
him.
maybe he would have been secretly a Neb guy, but then later on I was like, oh, maybe secretly you're a robot guy.
Maybe he's secretly a Neb robot.
Turns out he's just useless.
You know, he's not
Turns out
totally
you're just
useless.
useless.
Okay, he's there to tell him, like, Secretary Green,
With a weak spine.
that dude's been gone for 2 fucking years, man.
What?
And that's when I'm like, the screamers are spoofing people and blocking signals. But I only assumed that was like digitally. I didn't assume that was like literally at that point in time. And then he does this like awkward salute where he's like, it looks like he's falling over. And I'm like, that's great. He's already drunk. He's barely been here like 5 minutes and he's been in the hooch. And then he leaves. And then Chuck's in there. And
Get
then
out of here. We just been told that every goddamn thing we've been doing is a goddamn lie.
He looks at Joe, or he looks at Chuck and goes, "We've been betrayed, brother." But, you know, they don't know if it's the screamers. I don't think they even suspect the screamers. I think they think
don't suspect
think
the
it's
screamers
their
yet.
own command. But then I'm like, but did Bro secretly know? Is Chuck in on this? But he's like,
No.
you know what, Chuck? Hey. You stay here. I'm gonna take Ace. We're gonna put on these armadillo helmets, and we're gonna go make peace with these nebs and figure out what the fuck is going on. Because why are we here dying? We ain't gotta be.
Well, it doesn't sound like anybody's died in 2 years because you ain't seen no bad guys.
Yeah, but I've been thinking about my lady that left me because she got tired of this place maybe 2
Just
years
admit
ago.
it, you're bored here.
I'm fucking bored
Joe.
here. These red cigarettes taste like shit.
Joe.
Okay, they put a cherry flavor in it and it tastes like medicine. I don't like it. You keep trying to get in my pants, Chuck. I ain't like that either.
Joe.
And I'm gonna get there.
Joe,
Yeah,
remember
Chuck?
that bartender and the monkey? Do you remember Joe?
Yeah. What about it, guy?
I don't know. I didn't say anything else about it, but do you remember?
You just checking?
I was watching other things, Joe.
I was
Your
watching
glistening
other-
tan body, Joe. Kiss me before you leave, Joe, please.
Chuck.
I'm very lonely here.
Hold on, Chuck. You just hold on right here. You hold down the fort,
Oh.
literally.
Hold on
Ace,
for one
don't
more
let-
day.
Don't let any children in this fort. I cannot express how important it is to me personally. 'Cause
Joe.
you know, no kids allowed in the
No
base.
kids allowed in the
There's-
base.
You know that.
How
as
would
a
children
rule.
even survive, Joe?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't
It's
matter.
a rule for. It's just a rule.
What if it's a woman? I ain't saying she's hot or not, just a woman.
We already got a woman.
we got Wormans in the back?
That's
She's-
Betty. And she always takes the guns away from everybody.
Well, you should. You don't need them. It's been 2 years.
Landowska. What a name. Oh, her real name is Liliana Komorowska. That's... I just noticed that. That's great.
Sounds Russian to me.
Yeah, that's the problem, right? Every time. Hey, are you guys coming or are you breathing hard?
What?
Can't we do both?
Maybe.
Also, he says something about the. At some point, he's like, "What's wrong with you? Got a piano tied to your ass?" What did he say?
That was earlier in the movie, Dan. Oh, good. I'm glad that was the line because I thought, I'm like, what did he say?
What?
What
does
I
that
love-
mean?
You got a
What
piano
I
tied
love-
to your ass? Or you just musical to see me? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense, no matter how you do it.
What doesn't make sense is those two start leaving and immediately we get this fucking road trip music that it bops, but
This
it makes
music
no
was
sense.
no, it does
That's
not
a
bop.
brave
This music is
choice.
shit
No.
ass.
It's good. It's so good, but it doesn't make sense. It doesn't fit at all. I'm like,
It's like
okay,
a 90s
I'm
pop
digging
song
this.
or something. It makes
Yeah,
no...
it's like, when did Beyond Thunderdome come out?
let's say before this movie.
Before 95, surely.
You think?
I don't know. I had thought that maybe Joe had put headphones in and was listening to his favorite...
Well, the other guy has
85.
his headphones
So
in,
maybe
but
the other
that
guy...
would not
this
be
is,
the
this is
porn
his,
music.
this is his edgelord track, Daniel.
Oh, he's
His
edging.
edgelord
He is
track.
edging.
Hmm.
But
Interesting.
it just doesn't. It's so odd. Thunderdome was 85, so this is way after Thunderdome. So I don't know. It worked in Thunderdome. Now we gotta smoke. We gotta put shit in our lungs to neutralize the shit in our lungs. We're gonna go make peace, boys. We're gonna notice Ace miss the screamer twice with 2 shots, so never even hit it. But I thought it was a good shot. But whatever. The machines, they use everything. But for what? Are they alive?
I
Where
don't
do
know.
they come from?
If you're gonna
Under
be
the
a
ground.
goddamn bug, be a goddamn bug.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, I love
That's
that
a
part.
very important scene, Daniel.
Yeah. Okay,
That's the whole...
so,
That scene is the whole movie.
Yeah. So we run into baby boy, little boy,
Baby boy.
tiny boy.
Or maybe if you're gonna be a rock, be a goddamn rock.
Be goddamn wrong. How do you survive? Food? What kind? Different.
I'm like, there's no fucking way. Even on my first watch, there was no fucking way. I'm like, what is it? Is
No.
it eating people? There's no way this kid survived. I looked at him like, you're no fucking newt, all right? I know
Yeah,
a newt
with-
when I see a newt, and you kid, you're not a newt. You're
Within
a robot.
2 minutes, I said, "Is it a fake kid?"
No.
I bet he's a fake kid.
How do
we
you
find
survive
if-
from screamers? I hide. Can I come with
That
you?
didn't work for anyone else. But you
Can I
know
come
what?
with you? How about now?
Nah, dog. In 2 to 3 days, we'll be back for
At first
you.
it's 3, and then it's 2, and then it's like, just come on.
I like that he was gonna leave him though. If Ace
You
hadn't
better
been
not
there,
bite my nuts on this kid.
don't bite my nuts, kid. If Ace hadn't been there and this was a real kid, Joe was gonna just leave that kid there. Like, here's a ration. Joe is right though. You've survived this long.
Yeah,
You
you're
can
going to be
make it
fine.
2 more days.
We've upped your chances of survival because we just gave you a packet of not different food that you could try.
Yeah, real food. Instead, you're gonna be stuck sitting next to fucking
Did they
Ace
show
over
the
here.
kid eating?
No.
No. Oh, yeah. He also drops that he's been here alone for 4 years.
Dun, dun,
But he's just a
dun.
boy.
I'm like, try to do that math with that kid. I'm like, wait, what?
Do you see food anywhere?
I see
Rats.
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 Do you see drink anywhere?
Rat blood.
There was
Ooh.
snow.
Oh.
There was very good ration. How did the
Radiation
radiation
snow.
not kill him in 4 years? Because I don't see him smoking, Daniel.
Well, he's
Oh,
grown
he is
stronger.
smoking.
Ryan. He's mutated.
He's like the wolves in
He's
Chernobyl.
like a Chernobyl wolf.
Yeah. Oh, God. I want to be. That's my spirit animal. A Chernobyl wolf.
My spirit animal is a capybara.
It is known.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to get some good ass rat cooking instructions from Ace. Ace is getting no respect to this whole road trip to Mordor.
Well, he's annoying.
But I think he's great. You need him. First off, he's given good advice about how to cook things in a pan. You heat the pan first, then you add the oil. Otherwise, your shit's going to stick more.
I mean, and you got to keep flipping that rat. Otherwise, the oil is going to go into the rat fur, and you don't want that because you want to be crispy on all the sides.
Well,
Yeah.
what if we took the rat fur off the rat?
Who has time for that? There's good vitamins in that fur.
What if you didn't
Vitamin.
confuse me with someone who gives who gives a shit? Huh? How about that?
Oh.
I thought we were supposed to have like a conversation about this movie for the podcast. Now you're being mean.
Oh. You know what?
Aw.
Daniel, you call
That's
me
just what a
over on the
robot
radio.
would say.
Don't bite my nut.
Don't bite my nuts. We're going to call, hey, let's call Chuck. I miss him. And I'm just
I
like,
miss
I'm
him.
just like, how do you know this is a real transmission? It's mysteriously breaking up, just like your little hologram transmission back in the base. Like, I don't think you ever got in contact with Chuck. Well, but I think this is a real
it's
one.
a radiation storm. I think this happens.
What you
enough.
didn't see is like
They say that every time.
the massive group of children hiding behind a rock as they walked by. All right, go now.
Well, I think the first one is a real conversation because he was trying to say,
No.
hey, no. He's trying to say,
First one,
hey,
absolutely not.
someone showed, like,
No.
hey, another person showed up.
We've got a new arrival.
A
Seems
new
a little
arrival.
strange, but it's okay.
But he's cutting out, so he can't get all that out.
I didn't gather that because I don't speak broken radio.
You should.
That's what
My
subtitles
heart's a
are for.
radio. Beats for you.
I didn't have subtitles on. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Oh my god, that's
You,
how-
you watch this with subtitles, but not Thirst.
How else am I going to know a rock is not a rock, Daniel?
Rock is. If you're gonna be a goddamn rock, be a goddamn rock.
Don't be a bug.
Don't be a bug.
Okay, I think that is one of the smartest things the movie does,
'Cause,
right?
I mean, that's his thought the whole movie.
Things are not what they appear. What you think is something is really something else.
Yeah, but that only happened one time.
What do you mean?
Oh,
That's every
You should've,
other
like,
person he
sprinkled-
meets in this movie, Daniel.
Right, but it should have
Except
been
for Ace.
sprinkling in other stuff like, oh, this rock's just a rock. Oh, I tried to put on my shoe and it bit me. If you're gonna be a shoe, be a shoe.
It happens. What? The rock is not a rock. The boy is not a boy.
Right, but it should have happened before the boy not being a boy.
I like the
Should have had the rock and other thing.
Nah, I like the surprise shot where you're like, oh my god, did he just kill a kid?
It's not a surprise though.
I think the kid should have just handed him a bug, like an outright bug, and he just wasn't paying attention when it was put in his hand, and he looks down and goes, God damn it. The kid
What
just keeps handing him shit.
Now, the kid,
Here's his
David,
Skittle.
has a bear. And when David is
Yeah.
fake sleeping, Joe is telling that bear a bedtime story. I know he is. What bedtime story do you think he's telling that bear?
Cobweb.
Ooh. Telling him a bedtime story about going back to Earth.
Okay.
Jason X, you then?
Telling him a sexy story.
Ooh.
Oh, he's talking about Chuck then, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
He said that one
Sometimes-
time. So I don't tell anyone about this, but one time in this trip to Mexico, Chuck and I, we were playing volleyball together and we got so tan.
Got so tan.
So
We,
oily.
Leathery. And then he took me back to the bedroom and started calling me Uncle Roy.
And I
Uncle
made
Roy.
noises only dinosaurs make that night. What noises does a dinosaur make, Daniel?
I don't know.
That's right. You've never had one of those nights.
Never had one of those nights of passion. We took Spanish Fly to wait for the ladies, and the ladies never came. So,
Wait, you took Spanish Fly?
yeah, they don't know how it works.
That's the date rapey thing that.
Yeah, you're supposed to give it to them.
Oh, so you. Oh, I understand. Okay.
Yeah, they fucked up.
We took it. and We just fell right asleep. Shit doesn't work at all.
Yeah, but I woke up. I felt good. Had a good night's rest. And what's more
Oh my
pleasurable than that?
Nothing in
Nothing.
this world.
In this world?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Joe's over there like mind fucking this little teddy bear because the kid fell asleep and he took it away. And then
Well,
Ace
And
is
you know
over
what?
there.
Kid.
Teddy Bear's gonna remember every second
Oh,
of
he
this.
will-
and
he will
revenge
remember.
will be sought.
It would be Swift. Ace is over there with these shades on, like bopping. I'm like, is he watching music? Does he got MTV? Did MTV survive? And then we see his bracelet sitting not on his wrist in a baggie, and it's red. I'm like, red is bad, right?
Not necessarily.
But in this
I
context,
think red gets a bad rap, you know?
it's a very lucky color, just not here.
Not here. And I'm like, did you take it off like an idiot? Like they said you had to keep it on.
Well, the thing is, I can't like fit my whole hand down my pants if I've got the bracelet on. It gets stuck at the buckle, and I don't want to like unbuckle because then you might know what's going on. But if I'm just
Then
here,
you'll know what's going on.
I'm just hanging with my hand down my pants. You know, we just having a boys' night by the fire.
Boys'
We're
night.
eating a rat. You're playing with a bear,
I'm playing with a bear.
I'm
as
playing-
You know
well.
what I'm saying? That kid's just watching
with a gummy
me.
bear, and that boy's just watching.
He said,
He's not blinking.
let him watch. He actually, when we laid down to sleep,
Let the boy watch.
he walked over to the wall and plugged himself in. A little odd, but
All children do
that's
that.
as far as I know. Oh God! Hey, there's one of them screamers coming at you. Why couldn't you hear that? What is this? Puts on the glasses. You're watching titty music. What is this? Oh,
What is this?
yeah,
what is
I'm gonna stomp
What
you
is
out.
this?
You know how much it cost me to get this? No, we ain't got titty music here. I ain't know what this costs.
I have to look at shapely pieces of metal.
And Chuck,
Oh, Chuck.
he's shapely.
I miss
Well, you know
Chuck.
what? Your tab was
I
on,
miss Chuck.
and the screamer was heading for you too. It's like, oh
Was
shit.
it? I don't think it was.
I don't
It
know.
wasn't.
I don't know. But then, like, hey, it took on an animal shape. It's an upgrade. It looks like a weird rat lizard, which is great. I love it. Like a Mauser
Yeah.
type wannabe thing. But you know what? Whatever. We're back on our adventure. Hey, little kid, like you can microwave that teddy bear and like nothing would happen. But you put a wet frog in the microwave, like Jefferson. What the fuck? Like
might-
you're out. You're
He's
over here
psycho.
on the. You're on the.
Jefferson's like, you ever seen a grown man naked,
Yeah,
little boy?
right? You're on the Highlander 2 world for fucking 2 days, and you're already like terrorizing the children. Like, what the fuck? Then we're getting close to the base, and all of a sudden, like, there's like people pointing guns and whatnot, and they shoot the kid, and I'm laughing because at this point I hope it was a real kid. I hope they just fucking shot that kid. Like, you know what? What's the biggest threat over there? Kid. But they shot it because it was a robot. Like I said, because I'm a good detective.
Very good, Kenny.
Ace goes over to the kid, robot kid. The robot kid grabs the barrel of his gun, bends it pretty good ways,
Yeah.
and then he still manages to shoot and not have the gun just
So it's the
explode.
that's what I thought too, based on how they shot that. On the shot where all three of them are in frame and you see the barrel, it's actually there's like two barrels on this gun, and it's the lower one that he bent. So maybe that's like the counterbalance weight to the whole thing. They didn't put a bullet into a tube and the bullet make a 90-degree angle down the tube. That did not
It's
happen.
not Looney Tunes.
That did not happen. Okay, nobody's like making 90-degree turns on trains in this movie. Okay.
Oh, thank God.
This is the future. Anything's possible. We don't know. Maybe their bullets are.
However, it does
special.
entirely look like that in the moment.
Because I think that's what happened. I think that's why it looks like that.
Future bullets.
He's a toaster. And you know what? Guess who we got now? Someone who's going to tell you need to have a little faith. The faith.
Ooh.
Baby. We got this George Michael wannabe. He's over here in this movie. I don't know why they did that. It's very odd. Was this
Did you
guy
like-
do?
Do you like his
doing
tear
that?
tattoos? Which made me
Yeah.
go, wait, are
That
you
means
in?
he's killed someone.
Is that what that means? I thought it meant he
In
was
prison.
in prison.
Well,
Right,
yeah,
yeah.
You get that. You get the teardrop tattoo for every person you killed, I guess. But here's the thing: he looks like George Michael. He's got they do his hair like that. He's wearing the glasses like that. They gave him the exact same amount of stubble.
I mean,
I
Ron
was like,
White was in this movie. Maybe George Michael was in it, but he just didn't use his name.
well, this is just some French fucker named like Roy Dupuis. I looked at his thing there to make sure he wasn't secretly George Michael, and it's this movie, and then it's like 90 French films. And I think he could have done more American films. He was fine. Anywho, George Michael shot that toaster, and like, hey, we're here to negotiate peace. And he's like, all right, but we ain't gonna negotiate here. And it's like, well, yeah, I really didn't want to do it outside. Like, can we go? I'd like a chair. I've been walking for 2 days. let's get past your defense fans. And-
These fans keep out the toasters
I guess.
The toasters aren't a threat.
because they're all
Well,
toasters.
they weren't a known threat before, so they didn't have to keep out the toasters at the time. They only had to keep out human body. I don't
Oh,
know,
in that
Daniel.
case it works because everyone in this base is a toaster.
No, Ross was
Yes.
probably not a toaster.
No, he's a toaster
No,
for sure.
I like to think Ross wasn't because that would explain his ultra paranoia.
But he just keeps saying, "Get off my back!" Like someone's pulling his string. Get off my back!
Yeah, but like I like to think
There's a snake in my boot.
he's that broken.
Someone's poisoned the water.
And imagine how much these fucking these robots around him have been gaslighting him.
But why not
Why didn't they just
kill him?
Because it's funny. They learned to torture. They learned to
learned-
love.
They
can
learned to
learn
love,
torture.
they learned to fuck, and they learned the long game, the long con.
I thought you were gonna say like order Taco Bell or something because like
No,
that'd be
not
cool.
on this
That
planet.
is the long con.
This planet has no salvation.
Taco Bell would save them. Well, into the pit we go. George Michael's still wearing sunglasses inside. Does a little bang signal, you know, like da 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 da.
To who?
Yep. To I guess Jessica, who we meet here in a little bit. But right there, I say we're trying to call Chuck again. We're not getting any signal again, and I'm like,
Chucky
yep.
boy, we got new screamers.
probably-
Chucky boy, don't let him in.
I'm like, don't let him in. I'm like, Chuck is probably one, but I'm not thinking like Chuck was recently turned to one. I'm thinking like it's been a long play that Chuck has been one for a long time at this point.
No.
Later, I think no, he just got turned. Okay, we got Twitchy over there chewing on some leather. We got George Michael. We got Ace getting his anger out against George Michael. We get the lady shows up, and Ace immediately does a creepy grin. As soon as the lady walks in the room, it's like, Ace, we got like 2 women on this planet now. Don't ruin this for us. Like, don't just creepy grin as soon as they walk in the room. All right? We all want to bone down the ladies, but sometimes you're going to have to just live with Chuck.
you.
Oh, shit.
I like.
Okay, look. Ace, you're going to be with Chuck now.
Because Chuck just keeps saying, I like you.
I like you.
I like you.
Come on down. Come on down.
Oh, I will, Chuck.
So at this point, I decided this movie needed like a Guy Pearce performance as well, though. Like, Guy Pearce should have been here somewhere. It seems like an environment he would absolutely fuck in. So the lady comes out and says, hey, quit your bitching, all right? Here's some scotch, some real scotch. You guys go drinking it, all right? I'm going to go over here with Joe here. We're going to talk. And I think maybe this lady should drink more water and a little less booze. She's looking a little dried out, but okay. Goes over there. They start talking.
Everybody's cheeks are so rosy.
Yeah, they are. It's too much. Way too much.
It is too much.
Like,
It's
right off the
it's
bat.
a radiation burn.
Oh,
no.
classic radiation.
What do you mean
burns.
no?
No.
He said no.
Are you saying it's
Right
too
off the
early in the
bat.
day for this?
Not okay. So I watched
Yep.
all of Chernobyl, and not one of those miners who went into that little mine all naked to dig the thing for the thing came out with rosy cheeks like that.
Their butt cheeks were rosy. You looked at the wrong cheeks.
No, they weren't. I was looking.
Did you
Oh,
see
he
him
was
the next
looking.
day?
Yeah,
Did you
Were
see
they-
them 20 years later?
yeah,
Did you smell? Did you smell them?
yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
Bath time.
Look,
Awkward.
if I'm,
Let's go
if-
have a talk.
if we have to have awkward, like go nowhere talking scene, then SpongeBob, Sponge Bath to the rescue. Okay.
She drops the soap immediately. Like I'm like, is this soap or is this something else? That, like, is she making a rehydrating a meal? It's like, because why would she be getting soap out? Right? Oh, she's going to bathe herself during this whole conversation with this guy. Like, that couldn't have waited 5 minutes until after the
Time is money, but we
Don't
gotta
interrupt
go.
my rituals.
Okay.
3 p.m. is bath time.
It is
3 p.m.
bath
I
is
don't
bath
care that
time.
you have news.
Now,
You came to my bathhouse. Okay.
Now, did you guys recognize this lady?
No.
Yeah, that's Jessica. She's a freelancer. She's in the black market. She used to get me scotch. She would get me. No, she never did any of these things actually. But she tells me she did.
She tells me, well, the real her probably did. She, you've seen her in a handful of things. I've seen her, but there's a very iconic horror character she played. I believe her name was Taryn, the spiky mohawk chick from Dream Warriors.
Oh, tune in next year when we cover that series.
Haven't seen.
That'll be a bang. You haven't seen the third Nightmare on Elm Street movie?
Haven't seen the second one. Haven't seen the third one. Is there a
Whoa.
fourth one? Haven't seen that one.
We're gonna be plugging so
Fifth-
many holes, Daniel.
You know what I have seen though? New Nightmare. What's up?
Have you seen the first one?
Yeah.
Did you? But you've seen Freddy versus Jason, though.
You're right.
Yeah. Held you. Okay. Moving on. We got our awkward bath time, but you know what? We call them Davids. Those little boys. We call them Davids.
Is that his name?
It was.
No,
I
we
don't
just
know.
hated David, so we
just hated David.
just transferred our
David
hate.
was the first dumb fuck to get killed by one.
Yep. Davids have a number 3 chip in there. So, but what's number 2?
What's number? Well, we don't know the numbers yet until we get to the command base, and all he has to do is swipe them on a credit card reader.
Why would that work?
Don't worry about it. We got a mini plutonium rocket.
Because the
Put that
Nebs
down.
didn't.
Leave
The
the
Nebs
nukes alone,
didn't
kid.
make them.
No, but we're adapting. We're upgrading. We hook into the mainframe and we twirl around and we
It's
Yeah.
adorable.
okay.
Like small soldiers up in here.
And Dot Matrix is there.
Oh,
And
Oh shit.
oh yeah.
indeed.
Megatron.
Firewall up?
What if this is all because of
Megatron's there
Megatron?
too?
No,
What about-
Megatron did all of this.
Hey, no, this seems more hexadecimal.
Yeah, I think that's what you were
The
looking for, but
chaos-
you said Megatron.
Well,
to be honest.
hexadecimal can't. Well, okay, she could
She's
start
got like
the chaos.
she's got the masks
but-
and shit.
Megatron's a robot. Dinosaur robot. Beast Wars. That out.
Gigabyte,
Rat Trap.
Enzo, Bob,
Bob, there we go. Bob, Guardian Bob.
Guardian Bob. Reboot's a hell of a show.
Is there a Megatron in Reboot?
No,
Hexadecimal.
Because Ryan said that, which then led me on my path, but y'all stayed on the Reboot thing, even though he said Megatron.
Because
I
I went and
pivoted.
named other proper people. Isn't it Gigabyte?
No, it's Megatron. He's a dinosaur
No,
robot.
Gigabytes. Is that the name of it? No. There's Fawn.
Yeah.
Okay, I know things.
I know things. Don't get lost in the internet. Okay, look, we're gonna leave the nukes here. We don't need them. We got George Michael over there not using that sharpening stone correctly. At least that doesn't seem right to me. And you know what?
That doesn't seem right to
You
He goes to
caress
cut
it
his
around,
tongue.
around. You just move it around. Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
caress it
You
around.
just caress it
You-
around.
Yeah.
You're right. He,
He
didn't do
slices
it right.
his tongue.
It doesn't slice
It
though.
didn't actually cut his tongue. So I'm like, yeah, that ain't sharp, dog. You're an idiot.
Or is it sharp and he's got a mechanical tongue?
It's super strong, made of steel. That tongue.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
This dude freaks out again when we're investigating this
When he
base
tongue
together.
punches, you feel it.
Oh, you feel the tongue punch on your booty hole? Shoot the guy if he freaks out again. I don't like these people freaking out. I'm tired of all these mice.
Stay off my back.
Stay off my back. Is that
Stay-
all you say? I'm tired of these little
You stay off my
robots
back.
coming in here and hooking into our machines all cute like. Looking cheesy
What?
AF. Super cute.
It's
I'm
the
tired
alien
of-
isolation scene, basically, Daniel.
And then I think it was right around there where I'm like,
What?
does the tab still protect them? And then I'm like, oh, I guess it does. And I'm like, oh no, I guess it doesn't.
I
Because it
think
was like,
does.
it did for a second, and then it starts walking away, and then all of a sudden it launches back at him
but it launches
Well, he
at
moved.
Ross, who doesn't have one.
because he's human.
But
Nah,
but
it's a robot. This is the robots playing
because
with you,
the
trying to make
the
you
little
think.
rat one before didn't mess with David. This rat one isn't messing with Becker or with Jessica or with Joe or really with Ace. He goes at Ross, who doesn't have the bracelet.
Yeah,
They still respect
Exactly.
the friendly target rule.
I appreciate that. Now,
Yeah, that's good program.
Joe's got to go over there. He's got to get the schematics for these robots. But the power's gonna go out, and the creepy kids they gonna creep, and they be creeping. And
Why are we so afraid of these?
well, did you see its face change?
Right, but it's one shot and it's down.
Yeah, but they get back up. You're never gonna keep them
They
down.
don't.
Sometimes I
they
miss
do.
my one shot.
Right, but these are big guns and you go blat, blat, blat.
Blat,
No,
blat,
this
blat.
opportunity only happens once in a lifetime, Daniel.
Once in a lifetime. Just like Jefferson's opportunity to make this joke. Whenever Joe finally gets out of there, gets closer to like the elevator, and Jefferson pops out and goes, "Can I come with you?" And he almost shoots him. It's like, why would you say that? Now we're stuck waiting on the world's slowest elevator.
What's the joke?
He says exactly what the Davids are saying. Can I come with you? So like he rounds the corner and Ace goes, "Can I come with you?" Like one of the kids, and it freaks out Joe. And he's like, "God damn it, Ace! He
Come
doesn't
with me
call
if
him.
you
He
want to
calls
live was
Jefferson.
already taken, Daniel.
Already taken.
Gad, you're cute.
You know what? What's the type 2, dog? Get off my back! It's a crying wounded soldier. It says, "Help me, help me." And then they fucking George Michael throws a knife in to get off my back, Ross. And I'm like, that dude was real.
To be fair, even if he is real, he's useless and
He's
annoying.
real annoying.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm with Becker on this one. I'm like, you keep saying the same thing, even when I
Over and
point
over
out
again.
to you that you're saying the same
You're
thing.
saying the same thing.
And
It's a problem.
Get off my back.
Get off my back!
But that's because he's
Omelette du fromage!
he's a broken man who's been gaslit
broken
by
man.
robots for like months, probably. First it was just a lady, but then fucking Becker shows up like 4 days ago. Unless he was always with Becker for a while. I don't know. I don't know who's with who. You know, I just know Joe's with Chuck, whether he likes it
100%,
or
yeah.
not.
They love each other.
But you know what? I'm not gonna let you make that mistake again. All right?
Sorry, not sorry.
I'm not like, hey, I made whoops. All right, but we're gonna go back to my base now. We can
Whoopsie.
get off this planet, possibly go anywhere in the galaxy. And I'm like, I think your whole base, they're gonna be toast, dog, or toaster.
Anywhere in the galaxy?
Anywhere, dog. And like we be ruling the galaxy. Sometimes we'll be fucking, but it ain't about
We
the
could go
fucking.
to Disneyland?
Every Disneyland. There's gonna be lots of them at this point. Disney rules the universe. Now we go back to base, and now Chuck, he ain't gonna come up. He keeps saying, "You come down here," and like Joe's like, "No, you come here." And then it's like, "No, you come down here. No, you come here.
Come
No,
here.
you come down here." And we
you
do
come
that
down
for
here.
10 minutes.
Just come down here.
Eventually, Joe's like, "I'm a backup." It's like, "Yeah, man, I'm coming down, Chuck. I love you."
You,
And it's
you
like,
come down
"Oh
here.
wait, is my good buddy, the Godfather, down there?"
Hi,
Like,
I'm the
yes,
Godfather.
me, the Godfather. Yeah,
Come on down.
Come on down. Come on down. No, you come
No.
here. No. You come here. Like, hey, let's back up. All right, open the door. Oh man, it's all them kids. Start shooting the shit out of them, and then
Oh no, all these children are slowly walking towards
they
us.
haven't figured out running yet. Okay.
This is horrible.
Well, you know
Blat.
what? We're running out of bullets.
Blat.
We get a flamethrower.
Blat.
That's fun.
I love
Burn them
burning
kids.
kids. That is so
Yeah,
great.
it's
you see their
so good.
face melting like wax because it's
Right.
probably Max Dummies. Max
Yeah.
Dummies. Maximum Dummies, Daniel.
Maximum dummies. You do not see that every day.
You're right.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't.
But you know what? Oh shit, let's fire this mini nuke, which I'm like, I don't care how small the nuke is. If it's a nuke, you probably don't want to be
Yeah,
standing
whatever.
that
The
close.
planet's already fucked up.
That's fine. Okay, we nuke these kids. We get blasted over the dune.
To safety.
Yeah, to safety.
The
Now we're all
safety on
sitting
the other
there like,
side. Did this ever
Now,
happen
Beck-
in Red versus Blue, Daniel?
I actually watched a good hour of Red versus Blue after finishing this movie.
That's,
They ever nuke each
Yeah.
other over
a
some
banger.
Davids?
They might have.
now that's peak internet right there.
2003, before YouTube.
Damn. Legends. So they get blasted over there. Becker's laying on the ground. Oh, help me. Help me. I'm like, that's a type 2, dog. That's what they say. Like, Jefferson, don't be a fucking idiot. Don't fall. No, you went over there. No, don't crush Jefferson. Jefferson get crushed like a tube of
And then
toothpaste.
Jefferson's like, hug me.
Hug
Hug
me.
me.
Hug me.
Hug me.
And he fucking chucks him across the map. And then
Throw me.
Joe gets a hip fire shot right to the face, and that does nothing to Becker. Why does that do so
Well,
much to the kids?
That's because he missed.
No, he hit him in the face.
Kids are a type
No, he
3.
hit him in the cheek.
But what did he spit out a tooth or
Where's
did
the
he
cheek?
spill out a piece of the
He
bullet?
spit out a bullet because he just hit him in the cheek.
I
So,
have
like,
no
if you were to
father.
graze the cheek or, like,
I am
the
my
ear, like, that
father.
wouldn't really do any damage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have no brother. I am my brother.
He's repeating Shakespeare. He's been repeating himself this whole time.
Oh my god, he's annoying.
And he's like, you know what? I love that heart song alone, and that's what I feel comfortable being. But then he has to change his song to like just the two of us, because now there's like two of them.
right.
You know why, Daniel?
No.
That's because Joe shoots him and blows the top half off the bottom half.
Well, now he can't have any faith.
Well, if anything, now there's there's 4 of them. You got Mr. Legs, you got Torso Boy,
Well,
you got Lady and Uncle Roy.
Oh, okay.
Go, Roy. You know what?
We're
All
gonna
right,
die.
Jefferson. He runs over to Jefferson. Like, Jefferson's dead, man. Like, come on.
But maybe he can still hear me. I don't know.
Jefferson.
Maybe he has his porn earbuds in and he can't hear shit anymore, you know?
Oh, God. Jessica, she's like, oh, we're going to die. And Joe's like, but not today. We're going back to Earth, all right?
Not while I'm around.
Not
While
here.
I'm around. We got a secret ship back in the mountains. And guess what? You know what?
The
On our
fuck
way there,
you say?
love can bloom on the battlefield, all right?
Kenny, goddammit! My question is, oh yeah, knife cut. Blam! Are you a robot? No, you're not? Okay. Kissy time. Hell yeah. I'm like, blood makes
Well-
everyone in the mood. And then my question is Can love bloom on the battlefield? Yes, it
That
can.
kid-
If it's next to a dead Jefferson and a bisected Becker, it sure can.
The start of that kiss though, like he cuts her hand, like pulls her close together, and she's like, "No, you don't need to cut yourself. I know." And then like,
Yeah, I know you're not a
Yeah,
robot because I'm a robot.
I'm a robot. So like,
And I haven't
then,
seen you at any of our meetings.
They turn their faces, and their faces like accidentally smash together. So fucking Peter Weller's mouth is like, or off the side of her smashed together. It's like, I guess we should probably turn this into a kiss because this is really fucking weird.
if we
This
have
is
to,
how
like,
Chuck and I did it.
Two
This is
pugs trying to kiss each other.
Chuck style. Oh God! You know
This is
what?
what Chuck stopped. This is what Chuck taught me.
Chuck taught me this. So we got to go on another walk here, and
At this, I thought the movie should have been over here. There's 20 minutes left.
we got to fly
Why
through
didn't
it.
we just end here?
We're gonna end it here so quick. She's gonna try to quit, and he's like, "Nah, man, you've made it this far. I'm taking you back to Earth with me. You can't quit. I need you. I don't have a girlfriend at home. You're my girlfriend now. I love you. Let's go over here. We got a cute little ship. It's adorable. Might be used to take a screamer home. I don't know." Chuck shows up, and it's evil Chuck. We know that. There's some potent laser lights going around.
And he's got
I don't know why.
teardrop tattoos.
Yeah, because when they like that.
I
I guess they
the
like
type 2s
that.
like this, yeah.
I've got no idea why. Whatever. They're stealing faces, and they want Joe's face, and they mimic his voice. And okay, well, we get in a big fight with fake Chuck. We hang
Well-
on the thing like in Mario,
You
the
say
Mario
big
movie.
fight. I say,
Lover scuffle.
yeah, I'd say there's some pushing. There's some leg
We
hugging.
don't like pushing. We don't like leg hugging either.
I mean,
That's the same.
That's
They're
good
dangling
stuff.
from the thing in the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Got some dangling. I mean, you're not wrong, Kenny. This
Never wrong.
was a letdown
Why are there weird laser things everywhere?
to
That's just-
protect the ship.
Protect us from any falling debris. You don't want that
smart,
shit
smart.
hitting the ship.
Well,
They're
like
in the
okay,
mountain.
we knocked Chuck into one, and he just like vaporizes everything but the knife that was put in him. That's a good knife.
Why didn't the knife
The
I
vaporize?
knife
know,
didn't
'cause-
touch. The knife's not made of water. The knife
Neither is
is not
close.
a wet frog.
Right.
Jefferson.
But
Jefferson lives.
Okay,
he's
look,
wearing boots.
crisis over.
Did the boots touch the laser
There's a lot of
too?
water
Did
in
his
those
pants?
boots,
Did
Daniel.
every
Well,
bit of
Oh, he pissed
What do
his
you mean water?
pants.
What are you talking about? Water.
They come out of whatever. They come out of the Keebler elf farm so wet, Daniel.
So
Oh.
wet. And you know who
Slime
else is wet?
factory.
Jessica
Oh,
for lasers. Because now we can go now. He electrocutes Chuck with this big ass cable, and then proceeds to ride
but
down the
also
thing.
he's like touching Chuck when he does.
Yeah,
that, so
so-
shouldn't he get?
He's touching Chuck when he
Unless
does it.
unless the robot just absorbs it all, because he's a
My
robot.
power! But after that, Chuck's gone. He's riding the little crane thing down with the hot wire touching a chain that he's resting against.
That's fine.
Yeah,
doesn't work
sure.
now.
It's future electricity. It's fine. We get down there. Aw, man, there's only one seat, dog. You know what? Let's flip for it. Fooled you. I'm going to kiss you, and you're going back. I'm going to stay here.
It
And
doesn't
I'm like,
matter.
it don't matter. Because, yeah, I'm the man. I work the remote. I flip the coins, and I tell you to go fuck up Earth, okay?
Yes, but Joe,
Oh,
there's just one problem.
What's the problem?
I'm in another relationship.
With who?
My twin sister, evil Jessica.
When's you say? Hold on. The situation has improved.
I think since you're both robots, you don't need life support, and I think we can all three fit in this pod. It might be a little snug.
You know, if
It
bad
might be a
Jessica
little
had just
Snug.
played it a little cooler, exactly.
Yeah, I think he was convinced that good Jessica, was good.
Well,
now,
there's a
and
moment
they could have taken
where
her.
bad Jessica is talking to him. He's like, "That's right. We eat, we bleed, we fuck," and then he's like,
Hold on. Could you make
"Hold
another?
on.
Why
Could
are
you make
we
another
fighting?
Chuck?
I've just
How
been in a
many
war
of
for
you-
20 years. I just met you. Why are we fighting?
And
How many of you can you make?"
you don't get pregnant, and you don't
Don't
have
get pregnant.
STDs, and you could have you could have Jessica's body but Chuck's face.
and Chuck's voice.
And you can
And
tell me
just Chuck's body?
You can tell me stories about bartenders and monkeys, and you throw in some weird Shakespeare while you're at it.
Oh God!
And you
know
tell me my
what?
coin collection isn't lame.
I can't do that, Joe. I'm sorry.
I won't
It is
do
lame.
that.
The programming is not that
Not that
advanced.
good.
Makes her short
we
circuit.
all think it's lame.
Honestly, all we can really do, super robot chick fight.
Kaiju battle. Yeah.
Yeah, they're battling. I'm like, Joe, just let one of them kill the other one and then shoot the winner. And that's what he does. So I'm like, that's Joe, you're so smart. And like, okay, so the bad one, we assume, beats the good one. And then he shoots her with a thing that does nothing to her, but like, and so she's confused, like, what the fuck? And then she gets caught in the afterburners. And, or I think they're the before burners, really.
It's a pre-launch
pre-burn.
burn. It's a pre-burn.
Yeah. And then he runs, so we get robot cooked boobs. We see boobs there, Daniel. They're just cooked.
Why are you telling me?
Because you said there were none earlier.
Yeah.
And there were actually 2 incidents.
And this is leathery like Uncle Roy.
Yeah, you'll love
I'm not into robot boobs.
And I'm like, dude, it's 90 seconds. You gotta go, dog.
Show me Uncle Roy's boobs.
Well, hell yeah. Well, he runs over there to the downed lady, and he's like, you know, you guys learned to kill each other now. Wow. And she's like, yeah, and we also learned, and then she dies, and he's like, who love?
Dog.
And I was like, you don't know that she loves you, dude.
You'll
No, we learned how
learn.
to fart.
And then he
Oh,
kisses the fracking toaster.
You shit yourself when you're dead. You're that advanced. Oh
Yeah,
my
oh God.
God, Jessica.
Now you got 30 seconds. You got to run to the ship. Better run. And then he gets in their ship window all dusty as fuck. Should have taken time to clean that. How you going to see the stars with a good view? But whatever. We're going out through the lasers. And we're getting out of there. And then we're in the space. And then he throws the goddamn tab, the bracelet thing.
I wanted that to break the glass and then for him to get sucked into space. You don't throw things in there.
That would have been hilarious. But that doesn't happen. But he throws it, and then there's a teddy bear sitting there. And then the teddy bear starts to move.
The teddy
I
bear's like,
screamed.
I remember when you used me as toilet paper.
You son
When
of
that
a
teddy bear
bitch.
started moving, I'm like,
We don't.
no!
So Daniel, you wanted him to be sucked out the window. I wanted after the teddy bear moves and we get the final shot of the spaceship like heading farther into space. I wanted to see it explode and then credits.
That'd have been great. So,
Did you like this movie?
yeah, actually, I did like the movie.
Yeah.
It was perfect for its time.
It's good, but it's not. It could have been great, right? So
yeah,
how
but
do
it
we?
could have
how-
been horrible.
It could have been horrible,
Could have been. So what do we need to fix to make this great?
All right, Peter Weller, right? You get him in like an animatronic T-Rex suit.
Okay,
That's it.
And he's a cop.
And he's a cop.
but he's trying to work like a burger joint, and he's having trouble using the spatulas and flipping the burgers.
Yeah.
And every time he gets too
Yeah,
close,
yeah.
he gets oil onto his suit. It's burning holes in his suit.
Yeah. I don't know. It's
Is it-
sometimes.
Is it like one too many twists? Like we got the Chuck twist, and then we immediately go into the Jessica twist, but we already knew
I didn't
the
think
Jessica.
that was a twist because I thought she was the whole time.
I knew she was the whole time because if you're gonna make a robot, you're gonna make one.
You're going to make a hot chick robot.
Yeah.
That would have been the first one you made.
That's the first one. We don't even make it on the others. It's just those. I don't know. I mean, it's just, yeah, I don't know.
What
It's just
doesn't
missing-
work, the Joe Chuck fight isn't that fun.
It's not.
Yeah. But I mean the
It's just Chuck throwing Joe and then Joe catching something. And then Chuck throws him a little bit lower and he catches something again.
And then
It's
electricity.
just dangling.
I do like dangling. I mean, like I said, it's this classic old, like mid-range sci-fi film. There's a bunch of them. Some of them
You
manage to
can't
pop,
just
some
make
don't.
a movie in a rock quarry anymore, you know?
It's hard, but you know what? They did. They made a sequel.
It better be in a rock quarry.
And looking at just the still shot from the trailer here, it looks like it's that same rock quarry. Came out in 2009, and I guess it tells us what
Yeah.
happens to Joe.
well, that'll be quick because we're pretty sure either he got sucked out of blown out into space or exploded into space. Those are the only two options.
I don't know, but I'll probably watch the sequel just out of
Oh
morbid
my
curiosity.
god, what if the bear is wearing his face?
Well, we've swapped Peter Weller for Lance Henriksen.
Ooh, a different leathery old man.
Yeah, right?
Now is this I'll do anything for craft services, Lance Henriksen?
I don't know. It's
Yeah.
It's 2009.
Yeah, it is.
2008?
But you know how like the David thing when his face changed looked kind of cool?
Yes.
I'm looking at an image of one of these things here, how their face changes in it, and it looks fucking horrible.
Good.
Ooh, God, that's bad. Ooh, that's real bad. I might not watch that after looking at that one image.
Ooh, that's nasty.
No, we have to.
Oh, God, that's bad. Go watch this movie. I mean, it's on Tubi
This
right
is
now.
definitely a recommend to watch.
Yeah, I would watch this again. I like this, actually. I don't know how we missed it.
It's not
In
on
fact,
Tubi. Don't lie to people.
Was it not?
Nope.
I
If
thought-
you Google it, Tubi will be like, yeah, we got it. But then you go there, they don't got it.
I watched it on Tubi.
Maybe it's in your region. It ain't in my region.
If you get yourself a VPN, you can change the region.
Change the region.
I watched it on Amazon Prime with ad. Isn't
Ooh,
that fun?
Freebie.
I watched it on Tubi with ads, and I got ads for Little Caesars. I got
Yeah,
a
I did too.
Petco ad where it was a rap about someone who was really into their pets.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Go watch Split Second again. Go watch any sci. Go watch Starship Troopers.
Go watch all fucking
watch Terminator.
30 seasons of Red versus Blue. I guess a Red versus Blue movie just came out, a new one. You watch that. It's probably shit.
Go watch Riddick. Pitch Black. Go watch
Yeah,
Pitch Black.
Riddick. You can watch Pitch Black and Riddick.
Go watch Leviathan. Watch. Pick any sci-fi movie from the 90s. Just go watch it.
Mimic.
Perfect.
2.
Well.
Don't bite my nuts.
Don't bite my nuts. As always, I've been your horrible host, Kenny, who has also learned how to love and shit their pants. Not always in that order.
I'm a robot, Daniel. I've been one the whole time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's your tell? What's your phrase that you repeat a lot?
Don't bite my nuts.
Bite my nuts.
Oh, I've been your little teddy bear who remembers. I never forget.
Never.
And I never forgive.
And I never clean up after myself.